We continue to follow breaking news this morning from Detroit's west side.
A triple shooting investigation is happening in the area of Finkel and Washburn near the Lodge. And 7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham is live from the scene for us right now. And Darren, what have you learned from the Detroit police so far?
And now to the latest in the mass shooting on Detroit's east side that we've been following since early this morning. 5 people were injured, 1 killed, and tonight we can report there's now been 1 arrest. This all unfolding overnight at the Chalmers Banquet Hall on Chalmers Street. It's been a violent year for mass shootings in Michigan. GunViolenceArchive.org tracks shootings all across the nation. And so far this year, listen to this, there have been 14 mass shootings right here in our state.
Good evening and welcome to 7 Action News at 11. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Brian Abel. The murder took place outside the Clark gas station on Dexter near Davison on Detroit's west side.
Tonight, police are warning people to be on the lookout for this man right here. 7 Action News reporter Nana St. Ubontu is at the public safety headquarters with the new surveillance video.
A good news, bad news scenario is playing out when it comes to crime in the city of Detroit.
According to the FBI's Crime in the United States report, violent crimes are down 3% year to year, but here's the catch. Detroit still has the highest violent crime rate of any major U.S. city.
Okay, I'm over here on the west side of Detroit. What's your name, man?
Cordell.
Cordell?
Yeah.
Cordell. Okay, man, we on the west side of Detroit. What neighborhood is this? Tell people what neighborhood is this.
This Plymouth in Wyoming right here.
Okay, so what kind of neighborhood is this over here? What is it like?
Oh, it's up over here. It's a up neighborhood. You know, you gotta watch your surroundings over here. It's a lot of prostituting over here. It's a lot of drug activity over here. A couple of weeks ago, somebody on Grand River got shot at the gas station over there on Grand River in Wyoming. Grand River in Wyoming at the gas station, somebody got shot over there. That's about a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, so what you say happened?
Oh yeah, about 4 days ago on Schoolcraft at Asbury Park, right there around the corner at the liquor store. 4 young niggas with masks on, seen the store person come out with a bag of money. They snatched the bag of money and killed him right there in front of the liquor store.
How long ago was this?
This is about 4 days ago.
4 days
Dude
ago?
was 76 years old, had 3 kids. He had 3 daughters.
So like, what can you tell people about Detroit as far as, do you like the city? Do you think it's going in the right direction? Is it getting better?
I don't think so, man. It ain't really too many job opportunities down here. It's like you gotta try to get it out here. You definitely gotta try to get it out of here.
A massive fire has engulfed a building in Detroit, sending giant plumes of smoke into the sky.
This is the Detroit that many people have come to find today. Crime, murder, poverty, unemployment, and so much more has sprawled across the city. Detroit, a city known for its profound impacts across the world as a whole, such as assembly lines, Motown, and the roads we pave today, all crumbled down into a city scattered with problems. With these issues persisting, people are starting to react. It's time for Detroit to get back up, and leaders are finally ready and certainly prepared to bring Detroit back to the great city it once was. It's time for Detroit to rise again. French colonists founded Detroit as a fur trading post around 1701. While the French may have started Detroit, it was industry that made it big. The Industrial Revolution that spread across the U.S. during the late 19th and early 20th century gave businessmen in Detroit lots of leverage to create a major port and transportation hub. However, it was in 1896 when a thriving carriage trade prompted one man in particular, Henry Ford, to build his first automobile, that the city would truly be transformed. Henry Ford's genius and innovation created an opportunity for Detroit to become an automated metropolis. Machines helped move and build parts at a rate which could not be contested at the time. Additionally, the need for employment across these large factories brought more people, both men and women, into industry work. A hub of culture sprawled from this new landscape, and this melding pot would create many aspects of American society we see today, including the entirety of modern work culture. While early 20th century Detroit established itself as the automotive capital of the world, it also found itself as the center of America's bright and mighty future. A major issue that loomed over Detroit's prosperous rise was the racial tensions that the city was deeply rooted in. Like many places in the United States during the 1920s and 30s, Detroit developed racial conflict and discrimination following the mass migration of Southern African Americans who were attracted to the industrial nation. Detroit was the subject of major urban revival of the Ku Klux Klan during the early 20th century. Leading into the 40s and 50s, Detroit's population of African Americans continued to grow, along with the racial tensions that continued to bog the city down. This all built towards the eventful 1967 Detroit riots that tore the city apart. Alongside their cultural and societal consequences, racial tensions created many problems from an economic standpoint. Many minorities suffered heavy rates of poverty and unemployment, which in tandem increased crime rates and decreased the quality of the city overall. In addition to this, Detroit was taking a heavy toll due to the rise of global markets, making their industrial market obsolete with the cheaper prices that were nearly impossible to compete with. This came to a front during the 2008 financial crisis, where Detroit faced some of the highest bankruptcy rates across the country.
I've lived in Detroit for like the last 52 years.
All my life. Pretty much all my life, 40 years.
I've been a lifelong Detroiter.
It's sad. This city shouldn't have done what it did, but you know, it was run by very bad administrations for 20-some years.
It never gave inner city and core city a chance. It's easier to demolish things than to repair or rebuild something.
Detroit has amazing people. The raw talent here is incredible. The skilled talent here is amazing. The business opportunities for the city are probably stronger than they've ever been. If you wanted to have an idea for a startup, for a small business startup, City of Detroit itself, but also Southeast Michigan is very friendly towards that.
Detroit is in a great place right now, and it's only getting better with brand new development downtown Detroit and spreading throughout.
I mean, I plan on making my stake here, you know, retiring here or whatever. It's not the hooligan city that people make it out to be.
As soon as Detroit got out of bankruptcy, $7 billion was allocated and spent in repairing the city. Money was used in order to create new development plan for the city, with a sizable amount of Detroit property being bought in order to create new marvelous buildings across the city. In addition, workers are being shoveled into the city with the need for construction and remodeling to be done alongside companies hiring workers to fit inside these buildings. Another factor Detroit leaders have recognized in order to repair the city is the need for neighborhoods to have enough fundings to flourish. Officials have begun to give money back to the suburbs to reduce crime and violence and fix the broken suburbs Detroit has scattered across it. Additionally, educational programs have been created to allow the next generation of children to be educated on track for the future. Buildings are being constructed, schools are being funded, Detroit is rising.
All right, there we go. So, what's your name and how long have you lived in Detroit?
My name is Renee Douglas, and I've lived in Detroit my whole life, actually.
Since 2010, there's been a lot of growth in Detroit's housing markets. Do you think this will help improve the city's community and lower crime rates?
I hope so. A lot of people are starting to fix up their homes and appreciate it more, so I think that definitely people will take, hopefully there'll be less crime with better neighborhoods.
Yep. All right. So recently there's been economic investment in Detroit, like the building of Little Caesars Arena and the new Hudson Center. Have you noticed any economic impact from investments already implemented, like Little Caesars Arena? And do you think future investments will improve the economy even more?
I think absolutely. You notice that people are out a lot more. There's a lot more things to do in Detroit. It's coming back. Just everyone wants to come here. So you just noticed tonight that people are out and they're shopping. So.
Yep. And last question, are you optimistic for the city's future?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, just look around you. You can just feel it. And at night when the lights are on and the tree's lit and everything is happening, especially the holiday season, it's definitely coming back.
All right. Well, thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
While it's going to take a while, Detroit is coming back. Step by step, the city is ready to reach its former glory. Moving past its bankruptcy, Detroit is taking every measure to reach a bigger and brighter tomorrow. Detroit will be the biggest comeback in all of city history. But the Lions are still going to suck.
3rd and 10. Here comes Jared Allen, and he's out of bounds. Poor guy, I don't even know if he realized it.